Hi, I'm Jessie, and I'm a proud mother of four. I'm also the most important person you're going to hear from all day because I'm about to reveal my favorite belly fat busting secret in this presentation. Do yourself a favor and watch this presentation while you still can because I'm not keeping it up forever. As you may know, having four kids busts your body up. If anyone knows about a yucky, flabby belly, it's me. Even if you haven't had your belly stretched out by pregnancy, it's still all too easy to fall victim to the crap foods and low activity levels that contribute to excess belly fat. My particular case was a combination of all those problems. You probably already know belly fat is dangerous for you, and not just for the reasons you think. You might already know that having a lot of visceral belly fat puts you at risk for heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and dementia, so that's a given. But there's much, much more. I'm fortunate enough not to have suffered from physical problems like the heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and dementia that I just mentioned, but the damage belly fat did to the quality of my life was almost just as bad. It was stealing memories from me because I turned down parties and get-togethers if I couldn't find stuff that made my belly look decent, which was pretty often, if I have to be honest. I also refused to take pictures because every picture of me looked gross with the stupid belly rolls and muffin top. It made me feel downright ugly. Guys, including my boyfriend at the time, paid less attention to me as my belly fat grew. Everyone made me feel much less important than more attractive people. And all the makeup and hairstyling in the world couldn't make me feel pretty when a quick peek in the mirror reminded me of my ugly waistline. I was constantly uncomfortable. I spent almost every second of the day sucking in my gut and trying not to sit because of all the rolls that would appear. I slowly became anxious, paranoid, and even defensive. If someone offered me a bag of low-calorie cookies, I would silently seethe and think they were being condescending to me. Stupid stuff like that could ruin my whole day. It just wasn't worth it. Activities that were once fun, like swimming or shopping, became torture for me because I couldn't make my belly look good in anything. My social life was suffering because I didn't want to be seen, especially not by people who used to compliment me back when my belly was perfect, because I couldn't stand wondering what they were thinking of me now. I became angry that everything I was doing, all the nasty tasting diet foods, expensive supplements, and time invested, resulted in nothing, and I still felt like crap. Now you don't know how embarrassing it is for me to show you these pics, but yes, I'm going to show you what my belly used to look like. I spent so much time covering it up and sucking it in that showing it to the whole world is kind of painful for me, but here I go. And yes, that is my after picture. I'm about to tell you how I went from that to that, so pay close attention. Here's the big secret to losing belly fat. If you want to really see a change in your body shape, it's extremely important that you learn how to manipulate your mind before even trying to improve your diet and exercise routine. Your mind rules your body. Your brain is working against you right now, and therefore your body is working against you too. That is the real reason you have belly fat. Your brain falls victim to your habits. Some people have great habits, and lots of folks think they're just lucky. They're not. They just make things look easy because they've gotten their mind to work with them rather than against them. Being that the mind is so powerful, once you get it on your team, everything will seem much easier to you. Right now, you have to admit to yourself that you're stuck with habits and a mindset that aren't the greatest. What you need to start doing right away is sneaking new, healthier habits into your life and easing your mind into accepting them. Soon you'll replace your old fatty habits with them. Your brain naturally opposes big changes because they are seen as a threat. Go ahead, ask any neuroscience buff. By sneaking tiny, healthy habits in at a rate that won't alarm you, your brain to any threats, you're flying under the radar. One thing the majority of good-looking and successful people have in common is that they understand that lots of little actions add up to amazingly impressive results. Most other people don't truly grasp the importance of this concept. That's why so many diet and exercise plans fail. That's why lots of people who do lose weight end up gaining it back. It's also the reason most lottery winners end up losing all their winnings. These are all because they didn't change their habits and haven't gotten their own brains to work for them. So let's break this down into an example you can use and benefit from this very week. Take that soda you're addicted to, for example, and mix it with some fruit juice, gradually reducing the amount of soda in the mixture each day. Within mere days, you've successfully weakened your habit, switching over from drinking soda to drinking fruit juice. Your soda cravings will diminish completely in no time. Now you need to weaken your juice cravings by mixing water in with your juice. Start reducing the amount of juice you drink with water each day, and it'll start tasting like one of those flavored water drinks. Then you take the next step to cutting out juice once you get yourself acclimated. Very quickly, your cravings for sweet drinks will be gone, and your mind didn't even resist because you went under the radar. If you understand the genius subtle power behind this technique, you're going to gain a whole lot from utilizing my blueprint. I set up a blueprint for myself because I was sick and tired of not having the life I wanted. I didn't want to look back on my life one day regretting all the things I didn't do just because of belly fat. I didn't want to miss out on one more beach day with my kids. I didn't want to miss out on taking pictures anymore. I didn't want to miss out on one more party. I didn't want to miss out on one more day of feeling happy and good about myself. So I kept at it and refined my blueprint until it was perfect. At first I did a lot of the same stuff you've probably already tried. You know, the stuff everyone else tells you to do. And when those methods didn't work, I took them out of my blueprint. Once I switched up my technique, I finally started shedding belly fat, and pretty quickly too. The most surprising part is that I did it by doing stuff most other people ignore. Now remember my pictures and realize that most other people have no clue what it really takes to lose belly fat. I wouldn't have gotten the great results I did if I had kept using the crappy old traditional way of losing belly fat. The process was much more than the standard diet and exercise crap you're used to hearing. So as I was learning the cool tricks that no one else mentions and finding out what really works, I kept adding to and perfecting my blueprint. The way this blueprint is laid out makes it super easy to actually use this undercover info and get results from it. No more confusion about what to do next. No more wasting time and money on stuff that will never work. No more wasting your life away, feeling down that you don't look the way you want to. I've discovered to teach in a way that forces you to take action, and the only thing that comes from it is an improved version of you with a much sexier waistline. Following the blueprint gives you the shortest path to freedom and confidence that comes with a nicer body. I'm most proud of the way I make it almost impossible for you to fail. The last thing you need right now is yet another failure. Nobody understands that better than I do. I address every single obstacle that stands in the way of your perfect body and knock those obstacles flat on their booty. All these specific tiny details, when added up, make the hugest difference to your body. You can't even imagine the changes these techniques are capable of yet. Listen, there's a lot of BS out there. Ever heard of the game telephone or grapevine? The one where someone whispers a message to the person next to them, and they in turn to the person next to them, and it goes down the line? And then by the time the message reaches the last person, it contained pretty much nothing from the original correct message. That's kind of what belly fat advice is like. You hear so much garbage from well-meaning friends, but the bulk of it just isn't true. I don't play those games. I'm serious about busting belly fat, and I've done more than enough research and testing to get the science right. They don't call me the belly fat queen for nothing. Here's what you're going to learn and gain from my blueprint. 1. A crazy powerful mind hack that tricks you into enjoying everything you used to hate about fat loss, and it takes less than 3 minutes to implement. 2. The anytime, anywhere movement that tightens your middle like pulling on a drawstring. 3. Step-by-step instructions for using one of your most powerful organs to help you lose belly fat 10 times faster. 4. Special beats that help balance body chemicals, making them conducive to body reshaping. 5. A little-known technique that uses your own hands to shrink fat cells on your belly. 6. A technique I borrowed from licensed doctors to melt fat away. 7. A super easy trick involving a modification to your water bottle that makes your workouts easier than ever. 8. A safer home hospital treatment that absorbs chemicals that make you fat. 9. A plain-looking tool shrinks fat under the skin, and this includes cellulite, and it makes your skin mold tight to your body. 10. The key to using a hidden lung function to bust belly fat. 11. The sneaky tricks for using temperature to your advantage when reshaping your body. When to use those different temperatures, and most importantly, where. 12. The truth about what belly exercises to do. You've been brainwashed by the grapevine VS, and I'm going to reveal the truth. 13. A super quick workout that continues to shape your belly well into the future. Easily 10 times more effective than a standard hop on the treadmill bowl. 14. Real core exercises that trump the fake core exercises you keep reading about in dumb magazine and internet articles. 15. An ultra powerful combination exercise falling under two opposite categories defies all logic and burns belly fat like crazy. 16. A synergistic belly fat busting approach so powerful you'll fall off your chair once you understand it. 17. The secret to eating more food with a very specific tweak for more belly fat busting power. 18. Why going on a diet is the worst possible thing you can do for your waistline and what you should be doing instead. 19. A little known way to truly program yourself for losing belly fat faster than other people. 20. The real hush-hush power foods that boost your workout and flatten your belly. Obviously, the diet industry doesn't want you knowing about this. 21. Which things you're using every day that are best friends forever with belly fat. As soon as you give up some key best friends of belly fat, you're going to look in the mirror and see a smaller waistline fast. 22. How anyone with half a brain can make themselves crave eating healthy, belly fat burning foods. 23. Which health foods are making your waist thicker, because in reality, these supposedly healthier alternatives make your belly fat thrive. Ready to use these belly fat busters to reshape your own body too? You can get your hands on it right now by scrolling down this page and clicking on the big orange button below. Once you see results from these methods, your life will do a 180. I know that for me, when my shape began to change, I got a lot more positive attention. I felt sexy, and I had almost forgotten what that felt like. The compliments started flowing in again. I felt like I had a whole new wardrobe because all of a sudden my clothes that I once hated looked good on me again. People listened to me better and treated me more like an important person. And I noticed this especially at work and in customer service. I became sociable and outgoing like I used to be. My confidence is through the roof and I smile a lot more now. I am just truly happier with everything my new body has brought me. And I think the best part is not having to suck in my stomach anymore. I'm finally comfortable. Gone are the days where I worry about how I look and let that nonsense interfere with my life. And I'm not the only person who's living a better life after shedding the belly fat. Kendra P. says, I'm almost back in my high school jeans. Rose from Florida says, I owe you more than you can ever imagine. I've lost more in the past 6 weeks with this than I have over 10 years of trying. Joel writes, for the first time in a very long time, I'm working out how I should. I can feel a huge difference. Listen, if I fail to slim down your belly and waist, I will give you every penny back. I don't want a thing from you unless your life is changed by my blueprint. I'm 100% confident I can get you to lose the belly, feel better about yourself, and increase your confidence if you just let me. So I'm taking on all the risk. Purchase access to the blueprint and let me know if you're not satisfied for any reason at all. In the highly unlikely event that you want your money back, just let me know within 8 weeks and I'll give you every penny. No questions asked. Click the orange button below and get your access to the Bust Belly Fat Blueprint while it's still available. It's obvious that this program is going to take you to new places and change your life for the better. Just check out my before and after pics and the awesome feedback from my customers. And I have a rock solid guarantee that puts all the risk on me. Could I offer you this if I didn't know in my heart that this works without a doubt? Of course not. But unfortunately, not everyone will be able to get access because it does take up my time helping you change your life in this way. This is because I am here for you and answer any questions you have along the way. Being that my time is valuable to me, my plan is only to take on as many belly fat busting cases as I can handle. If I close this unique offer before you get a chance to get in, I wish you good luck, but that's all I can offer. Take action now and make your future better. If you don't invest in yourself and your body right now, you'll be feeling the same nagging sense of unhappiness as long as you have to live with your belly fat. Don't let your belly fat rob you of any more of your life. Click the orange button below now and get your life back.